Hey, it's the SLRPcast. It's May now, and we have a few stories we're going to cover, and then we're going to go into our most anticipated games like last week, carrying on. It's just me and Eric this time again. So,
Hello, I'm here.
but you love us both, so
Hmm
I know we make up for any loss of Kyle. Um, Drive Club, I think that's a new one. Drive Club came out with a new trailer. It said it's launching October 7th. Honestly, one of the only reasons I'm excited about that game is because I get it free for PlayStation Plus. Looks good though, but
Free games are good games.
and they did announce that again that they're gonna give it for PlayStation Plus, which is nice. I don't know, it looks kind of cool, but I'm not a huge racing game person, even though I love Forza. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. Um, did you have anything to say about that, or?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I'm excited about it because it's free, so I'll leave it at that. I like the idea that I can play it, and then if I don't continue to play it, I don't have to feel guilty about spending the money on it.
That is very nice. Um, we'll go ahead and go on then. Wolfenstein, The New Order, launched another trailer, and it had some gameplay choices, and it shows the guy go through, and he's like doing things quietly and throwing these knives in the people's heads, and then
Oh, add stealth, and Trevor got really excited.
yeah, they did add stealth, and honestly, it made me really excited for that game. And then it shows another one where he's just going around killing people with dual guns and stuff. I don't know. I like the element of choice. I love having stealth in a game. Just, I don't know. It makes me excited. And I actually
Sure.
am now somewhat interested in picking up that game. So, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It always happens to me. Like I hear about Wolfenstein games, and then I get excited about them, and then they come out, and then like I don't know, the reviews are kind of poor, and I never really end up playing it. But for some reason, maybe it's just because the allure of every next gen game captures me, and I'm just like, oh, it's pretty and it's next gen. Like I want to play it. So like I always end up playing games that sometimes aren't really the greatest, just because it's on a next gen console. But
Yeah.
for some reason, this I don't know, something about it. It seems like it's just they've gone a little bit of different direction, and I don't know. I'm excited for Wolfenstein this time around, which is rare because I usually don't care.
Well, we'll have to see how it is. Maybe I'll pick it up. Might pick it up for launch day. Maybe I'll put out a review. And if I don't, maybe you can. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll review it. I'll give it 2 slurps out of 14.
We have a new scale coming up
Yeah.
soon.
hmm
Um, yeah. Is that do you want to say any more about that or?
No, I've said my
Uh,
piece.
okay. I just figure we move
Move
on pretty
on.
quickly so we can
We
jabber
got
on about
lots
the
to
games.
talk about.
Yeah. Um, one thing that was really exciting, they announced some new DLC stuff. They had the season pass trailer for Watch Dogs, which said some new stuff. They finally told you what character you're gonna be able to play as, which is T-Bone, Aiden's, or Aiden. Sorry, not Aiden. Aiden's from Beyond, or yeah, Beyond Two Souls or whatever.
Stop mixing them up.
I'm gonna do that all the time now. No, but Aiden's little sidekick guy, Aiden. Aiden's little sidekick guy. So yeah,
Is it Aiden or Aiden? Now I'm
it's
confused.
Aiden. It's Aiden because Aiden is in Beyond. Aiden. Aiden
Okay.
Pierce. No, yeah, you'll get to play as his hippie little friend there, or not hippie. He says in the trailer. I don't know. He sounds kind of fun. Could be kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me of Dizzy from Gears of War, who is my favorite character. But I don't know. Could be kind of fun. Um,
Yeah, it looks good. I want to play it now. But
I always want
hey,
to
you
play it
know
now.
what? It's May. Today's May Day. It's May 1st.
Oh,
The game comes out this
it
month.
officially comes out this month.
Yeah.
Everybody celebrate.
Let's have a part. Oh, sorry. I really hope that we don't get disappointed with this one, but it just seems unlikely at this point.
It does seem unlikely.
I want to play it and lock myself in a room for a while.
Yeah,
So,
it will be very tempting to do that. Yeah. Oh, they did show off. They also are giving away the Untouchables pack, which I was excited about the instant I saw that because you get a trench coat which I guess you always have a trench coat, but a black one with a hat, like a fedora hat, and a black mask, as well as a
Ooh.
Tommy gun. And so you can look like a gangster, an old classic gangster, one of the real ones from the 40s. No, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I was pretty excited to see that, but
Mhm.
we'll stop carrying on about that though.
I want a machine gun, but I have to pre-order it, you said?
You have to get the season pass for that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if I have to pre-order it, deal breaker. Not gonna happen.
No, you might get some stuff. I don't know.
Will I get a real trench coat and a real Tommy gun if I pre-order?
Oh man, I would pre-order 10 of them if I could do that.
Hmm. You need a collection of trench coats or something?
Well, okay. Well, never mind. I don't need that many trench coats. Shall we go on to the main events then?
Well, we haven't covered quite everything because we still
Yes, one more.
there is a review up that people should check out.
Yeah.
Kyle reviewed Trials Fusion, which I've been playing a lot of, and it is a heck of a good time. It's just, you gotta go to the website because we're not going to spoil the review for you. But I mean, I'm going to say it's fun and enjoyable. And it's one of those games that's really fun to say Xbox record that. It's because there's always some fun clips to share with your friends and family.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should check out Kyle's review on it. It's good stuff.
Check it out. Comment on it. Or something. I don't know. Just read it. It's good stuff, yeah.
So we're covering the next 5 in our top 15 most anticipated games.
5.
Last week was a battle royale.
Yeah, we duked it
where
out.
all 5 of my games beat out Trevor's. Awesome.
I doubt it.
And it's about to be repeated. If you were here last week, there's not much new. It's just gonna knock all your games off the list.
Whatever. Anyhow, do you want to start this week? I started last week.
Okay, we'll play. It's like we're playing ping pong. I'm serving now.
Yep, you serve.
Okay, my serve. 0-0. Here we go. So my number 10 game, my number 10 most anticipated game is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This game looks awesome and pretty, and I'm a sucker for pretty things. We about got in a fist fight over that screenshot of the new Call of Duty today because it looked pretty, and Trevor refuses to believe that the game will be good just because it's pretty. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about The Witcher. I just brought it up because there's a point of contention. Witcher 3, it looks great. Did you play the second one? You liked it, if you did, because it was a good game. And you want to play this one because it's going to be a good game, and it's next gen, and what else is there to say about it? It's just it's got a track record. I mean, with the last game, I think it set a precedent, and I mean, unless they go all Fable 3 with this one, it should be great.
See, this will be kind of strange. I am very excited for The Witcher 3, but my number 10 is Star Citizen. I'm pretty excited for Star Citizen. I haven't not bought into it. Yeah. For those of you who are not completely nerdy and don't know what Star Citizen is, it is basically a huge space game, and it's like an MMO, and everybody got their own ship, and that's kind of the easiest way to describe it. And you can like trade and do all sorts of stuff.
Like trade, what? What can I trade? Weapon,
stuff, metal, drugs. I don't know.
Like consumer grade pharmaceuticals.
Yep. I see, and it just if you've ever had like and one of the most exciting prospects of this game is that it's like one of the most heavily funded games ever. It started on Kickstarter and then kind of went on its own, and it's raised like I don't know, some ridiculous like 35 million or something like that for its development alone.
What?
Oh yeah, it went up. I saw an article somewhere that said something about another 2 weeks and another 2 million, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this game just has so much money just being poured into it, and they've just all this stuff that they're promising to do. It's just ridiculous.
Is
But
it
I think it's gonna.
is it
So
getting over-promised a little bit, or what? Like, what's the deal?
perhaps maybe. I think all that money being poured into it is exciting though, just because. I mean, what can they can do all this crazy stuff with it just because I mean they have the resources now to do it, and so um, I don't know. It just kind of has me excited. Eventually, one of these days, I'll buy into it, but I just haven't.
We only got like how many days are left on this Kickstarter?
Oh, Kickstarter's been over for like a while.
Oh,
You
I
can
was
buy
gonna
it on the
say.
website.
So you're toast.
You can buy stuff on the website though.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on then. I mean that sounds like a great game, but I'm gonna go with number nine. My number nine most anticipated game of the year or of the future, I guess it would be. Uh, I know it's not your number nine. I can guarantee
uh-oh,
that. I don't even remember your list, to be
we've
honest. I
got a
think I looked
Nintendo
at it.
title, don't we?
But no, but I just know it's not your number nine because
Oh,
it's
okay.
this game is probably I mean it'd be way too low on your list. The Uncharted 4 is my number nine most
Whoa,
anticipated
actually,
game.
you want to know something surprising? Uncharted 4 is my number nine as well.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's interesting. So we don't have
So I
to
don't have to
debate
argue.
it.
Just move on. No.
Yeah, I mean Uncharted 4. I mean here again is another sequel that has a track record that is just like pristine. Like I can't think of a game series that has the continuity of quality that Naughty Dog provides with Uncharted. I mean, the first one, like the second one in the series, was just mind-boggling, like the advancement. And then the third one was, I mean, it wasn't a leap and a bound, but it was still, more of the same and a little bit extra. But I mean, now, we're next gen, so that's exciting, and it can only get better. It's going to be better than Call of Duty, though, right?
Yes, definitely. No, I'm yeah. It's just exciting to see what Naughty Dog's going to do next gen. Just because I mean, look at The Last of Us. That game was practically next gen before it was next gen. So
It's
I
going to
mean,
be next gen soon.
yeah, it will be next gen soon. Yeah. Um, but yeah, and of course, I just love the story of Nathan Drake and all that stuff. It does kind of scare me that a bunch of people have left recently, but I think Naughty Dog still. I mean, and then I was reading some of the numbers, and Naughty Dog has like so many employees, so I don't think we have anything too big to worry about. But yeah, I think they'll
Yeah,
be
but
all
what
right.
do you think's going on behind closed doors? Has someone got like an attitude problem, or
I don't know.
like who's someone's like ticking off all of the employees that they're quitting?
Yeah, something's making them unhappy, but I don't know. I don't have really insight into the gaming industry
You should have
that deep
insider
anyway.
knowledge. You
Not
should
specific,
you should
but
contact somebody and find out what's going on. Call.
I'll just call it Neil Druckmann. What's going on there, man?
Yeah, yeah. He hasn't talked to you in a while. You look forward to it.
All right.
Okay, my number eight is Tom Clancy's The Division. This game was all over E3s and things, and it looks awesome. When I saw them take cover behind a car and push the door shut, and I could see like individual bullet holes showing up in the window of the car, it was fantastic. So I am very excited about this game. I don't know about you, um, but I don't know. It kind of got this online community element too that they haven't completely disclosed. Is it is it? It's almost like massively multiplayer in a way, maybe, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm interested to see how that pans out.
yeah, and that's well, and actually, funny thing, uh, I also have the Division for 8, so
Really, that is so weird. How did we do that?
yeah,
This is no wash tonight. This has been easy.
I know we don't even have to
We
argue.
don't have to fight or anything.
No, yeah, the Division looks really cool. I saw the same things. Yeah, I mean, oh, you still there?
Hmm? Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry, it just went weird for a second. I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, carrying on. Yeah, the Division it had like all those really cool graphical things. Yeah, and he shut that door, and the I don't know, it just looks so cool. And yeah, there's been that trend of kind of semi MMO to where it's just like I don't know. I think it kind of comes from like the DayZ, of having it doesn't have like the MMORPG, but it's just a bunch of people on the map. I don't know. It'll be cool.
Mhm.
It's like multiplayer free roam almost, rather than I don't know. So yeah, that'll be cool. And I was reading some stuff, and then they talked about some survival elements, like you'll have to get water and sorts of stuff like that. So that intrigues me too, just to see how they implement that. I'm excited for that though. I really love survival games though, because it just makes things so much. They make things interesting, just because I mean you don't have to worry about just some guy shooting you. You have to worry about, oh my gosh, I'm running out of water. I have to go find water, and it keeps you on your keeps you on your toes really a lot. So
Yeah, and I'm curious, like, if there will be. I mean, if it is like the multiplayer aspect of it is, if that's all going to be completely like we're all fighting for the greater good, we're all on the same side, or is there going to be a little bit of espionage going on there too? I don't know. I mean, they just really haven't revealed that much about it yet, other than that it looks awesome.
no, yeah.
And there's been some really pretty screenshots released of it too that make you drool.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get some more news on it from E3 coming up here soon, ish. So yeah.
All right. Well, do you have
Yeah.
anything to add to that, or should I move on to seven?
Go ahead and move on to 7, I guess.
All right, my number seven is, another sequel. I think I counted. I think we both have like six sequels on our
Yep.
list.
Yeah.
Um, and this sequel, I mean, really, this series, this IP has, it really kick-started. I don't know if, I mean, it really changed the way, I should say, that first-person shooters were played on consoles, and it kind of started that community and the kind of even the craze that we still see today with first-person shooters, and that would be Halo, and the fifth one, Halo 5, that is coming out, I think this year still, isn't it, or is it next year? I don't
I honestly haven't been paying
know.
attention at all.
But it's another 434 studio or 434 Industries joint.
Is it
Uh,
343?
343 because I'm dyslexic.
Oh.
Dyslexia is a real problem in America today. Um, please contact your congressman to I don't know, raise money or something, awareness. No, yeah, 343. Excuse me, 343 Industries. I think is what they call it. Is it Industries
I
or
think
is
it's
it Industries?
Industries. Yep. That
Yeah.
sounds
Okay. I got half of it right.
right.
Um, and I don't know. A lot of people were maybe kind of you know they couldn't agree. They love it or hate it. The Halo 4. I felt like it was. I mean, there was a lot of like these incremental games, between Halo 3 and 4, like ODST, and wasn't there another one? I can't think of it at the moment.
Um, well, there was
But
Reach. That was
Reach, yeah.
yeah.
Was that before 3 or after 3?
That was after 3.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then, but 4, like, I don't know. I mean, Bungie, obviously, it's Bungie's baby. They're the ones that spawned this and started it. but I feel like 434 kind of just carried it a little further than it had gone in quite a few years. Like I think Bungie kept trying to do new things, but they didn't really fill that new. And I don't know. So I'm excited to see what they do with Halo 5. I mean, it's gotta be. I mean, it's gotta be kind of a double-edged sword for a studio to come in and take over. That popular of an IP, but they did such a good job with it. And I mean, there's already so much canon there for them to work with, and I don't know. I'm excited about it. Again, it's next gen, and Halo just. I mean, love it or hate it, it just has that feel to it. Like no other game has that feel when you play a Halo game. It's just the controls are just their own kind of tight and responsive, and I don't know. I mean, the stories I've never been too invested in, but it's just always fun to play through those games, no matter what, typically. Unless it's ODST, which I really hated that game, but I think you loved it. So
Halo ODST was my favorite Halo game.
we will agree to disagree. But yeah, so I spoke my piece. Halo 5 is number 7 on my list.
I thought maybe we were going to agree again, but nope. Number 7 on my list is Batman Arkham Knight. I'm excited for this game, partially just because I love the Batman games. I haven't played through all of Origins, but I'm glad to see it back in Rocksteady's hands. And thank heavens Kevin Conroy is coming back. The other guy did a good job as Batman, but he is not Kevin Conroy. I was excited to see that. I thought he was done. So, but they've got the Batmobile in there. I think that'll be really cool. And I mean, part of it is, I mean, we've been saying this a lot. I'm just excited to see a next gen Batman game.
Yeah.
Just because they looked good before, and I mean, they're going to look incredible now. So I mean.
Well, and I didn't even, I guess, spoiler alert, I didn't put this game on my list, but I feel like there's a handful of games that are in this like weird island for me that I'm just like, I want to be excited about them, but I just feel like what I've seen hasn't proven enough to get me like excited about it, just because I know, like you said, Rocksteady's back in it. That's really a good thing. That's a good move. I think part of my problem is I've always had this idea of like a Batman simulator in my head, probably since I was like a kid. Like I want to see like a Batman game where you get to be Bruce Wayne, and then you can like, you have the freedom to choose when to jump in the Batcave, and suit up and take the Batmobile for a spin around Gotham, like open world. I don't know. Game will maybe someday be made, but so I think every Batman game until that Batman game comes out will always disappoint me just a little bit, but it does seem like there's potential for this game to be close, or at least have some of those options in it, which would be really cool.
Yeah. They haven't shown a whole lot, I guess. But I mean, I'm excited. I mean, yeah, I just love the Batman games. They're so good. And I'm excited to punch some thugs in the face again. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Halo though. I am excited about Halo. I don't know. I'll end up picking it up. I know that, whether it's day one or a year after, but it might be day one.
You'll eventually concede and play it.
I will. I always say that about Halo games. I'm like, I'm not gonna pick this game up, and then I'm just like, it's only $30. Might as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you can try to, dislike the popular kid at school, but there's a reason everybody likes it, and so it's just it's the way it is. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I have high hopes for Batman too. I really want to put it on the list. Like I want it to be that game that I think it should be. I mean, the Batman games, they did a really good job at what they did, but like at some point it felt button mashy to me. Like I'm just fighting dudes. Like it did a really good job of balancing that to where you weren't just constantly doing that, but like a hack and slash or something, and it had a really good fighting system that made you feel in control. But at the end of the day, Batman just seems more to me than that. I mean, in the movies and the comics, like he's not just going around fighting giant groups of dudes all the time. And in those games, that's all it is. The majority of the game is fighting these huge groups of thugs, and it just doesn't appeal to me. I get so bored with that. Luckily, it seems to pace it pretty well. Where right when I was about ready to just quit because I was so bored of fighting dudes, it would put like a puzzle in front of me or a boss fight or something like that that would make me excited again. But I don't know. I just want to see more out of a Batman game. So driving the Batmobile around, that's a step in the right direction, I think.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6 will go on.
All right. All right. Our final game we're going to discuss, our number 6, our final slot, I guess, we're going to discuss on the list is, for me, call it nostalgia, call it sentimentality, call it what you want, but the next Legend of Zelda game that's going to be on the Wii U, that is my number 6. It's been murmured about here and there, and it's kind of known as the untitled Legend of Zelda game for the Wii U. This will be the first time that Zelda is in HD. It's not necessarily next gen, but Nintendo's doing a good job to get a game in HD. Zelda is just one of those games that it's a formula that they've kind of stuck to, but it always is different. It's always intriguing and exciting, and you always just I don't know, collecting that next upgrade, that next weapon or the next suit or whatever the gimmick is in that specific game. It's always fun. It's never boring, and the worlds are always exciting and fun to explore. The music is always awesome, and it just, I don't know. I don't know if there's ever really been that bad of a Zelda game ever. So it's number 6, the mysterious Zelda game, which I know is nowhere near Trevor's list. Not even. Even if this was like the top 100, it would not be on your list, I'm assuming.
Nope.
So yeah.
No, yeah.
Cheers.
I have as my number 6 a much greater adventure game, The Witcher 3. We've already discussed this, but I mean, I'm excited for The Witcher.
That's interesting. Yeah, that jumped up from my 10. So why is it so much higher on the list for you?
I really I fell in love with the world itself, and if nothing else, I'm just excited just to see what's going on. And Geralt's an awesome character. I love watching him just go around, and he's got these snide remarks, and I don't know.
And the ladies love him.
And the ladies love him. No, and also it talks about how one of the things is, well, it's going to have the multi world, or the open world actually, to where before you only had one area you could go to, but then you would move on to another area and you can kind of roam in these things. I'm excited to see just the chance to be able to then ride around on your horse and just kind of go all around the place.
So it's much more open world, is what you're saying.
Yes. That was a nice entrance, by the way.
Yeah, I was trying to be dramatic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, because it did feel like you would go to a destination and then load into that destination in the previous Witcher game, and it didn't feel open world at all. You felt kind of trapped, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for it. I mean, I don't know where we'll end up putting it on the final list yet. We'll have to, duke it out a little more.
We'll fight over that one.
But I think either way, it deserves a spot.
It deserves a spot, definitely.
Yeah.
Unlike a certain number 6 that you mentioned.
Boo! You Nintendo hater.
Uh,
It's just we live in this cynical world of, dark people who just have no warmth and spirit and childhood glee anymore.
hey, I have plenty of childhood glee.
It's just all gone. Everybody's just a bunch of cynics who hate life and want to murder things. And Nintendo is struggling to exist in this world. It's a sad thing. Some claim it's because of lack of innovation. I just claim that people are jerks.
Of course, it's the people's fault,
I
not
mean,
Nintendo's.
it is. I mean, people's tastes have changed. If they can't have carnage and cutting edge storylines featuring baby murder, they don't want it. So that's a shame.
Oh, I will disagree with you on that.
Why? You want it. You don't want to play it. So
Hey,
I mean,
I don't. It's not that I love blood and guts games all the time.
you would
I love
rather
me some
play
Angry Birds. Um, I love me
Angry
some Little
Birds.
Big Planet.
Angry Birds? What? How
Angry
does
Birds is
Angry
a fun
Birds?
game.
How does it even compare to Zelda? The craftsmanship that goes into Zelda.
Well, for
Uh,
one, I'd much rather play Angry Birds.
I would rather play Angry Birds than Skyward Sword because that was probably the worst Zelda game I've ever played.
I
But there's not many other Zelda games that I would rather play Angry Birds over. That's pretty harsh.
I don't know. I just Zelda games just bore me. I did kind of enjoy A Link to the Past
Mhm.
on my Game Boy Advance, but they just bore me. I just don't get any enjoyment out of them.
All right. Well, at least the public knows which one of us has a heart now.
I love me some killing games. Just watch my videos. You'll know for sure.
Murder simulators. All right. Well, until next week, when we discuss the top 5 games that are
The
going to
top
go on my list.
5.
We should just spoil it all right now. Here we go. My number 5 is not good.
Fallout 10.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
The rest of mine are all like really obscure Japanese, JRPGs. So just to give you a hint, little sneak
Final
peek,
Fantasy 45.
sneaky peeky. Yeah, it's all something like that.
All right.
So
Well, yep. We'll see you next week.
no,
And
yes,
tell
maybe.
us what you guys' top 15 lists are.
Or your top 10,
Top
sure.
10 lists, top
Top
5
5,
lists, top 3,
top
or
1.
even just the one list, one game you're excited
Maybe,
about.
maybe they're those people that buy Call of Duty every year and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
if you like Call of Duty, well, I mean, you can keep that to yourself, but I mean,
come on, just go ahead and come out of the closet. It's okay.
um,
Yeah.
well, until next week though.
Until next time, same bat channel, same bat station. Wait, same bat URL.
Same bat time, yeah, I don't
Same
know.
bat time, same bat URL. Yeah. All right, I'm done. All right.